Well, a fierce political battle erupting at the Tennessee State Capitol following last week's deadly school shooting in Nashville.
Parents and students have been protesting, demanding new gun laws, and now 3 state lawmakers could be expelled for their behavior during those protests.
Now, it started last Thursday. Protesters came to the Tennessee Capitol asking lawmakers for tougher gun laws. While protesters filled the gallery in the Tennessee House, 3 House members, Representative Gloria Johnson, Justin Pearson of Memphis, and Justin Jones, took the podium on the House floor.
And with a megaphone, Representative Jones led protesters in the gallery in chants saying no action, no peace. House Speaker Cameron Sexton says he was forced to suspend the House session and go into recess.
Well, this brings us to today, where House Speaker Cameron Sexton has already removed all 3 from committee appointments. And now Tennessee House Republicans filing 3 separate House resolutions to oust these 3 House Democrats from the legislature. Now, Stephen Reels joins us in the studio now this evening. So, Stephen, what comes next?
Well, Rudy and Pepper, so far these lawmakers have been removed from their respective committees, like you said, and now eyes are on the decision if these lawmakers should be expelled. The vote could be happening as soon as Thursday.
This is unbelievable.
Just months into his first term, Representative Justin Pearson is now fighting for his political life in the Tennessee State House. This after Republican Representative Andrew Farmer filed a resolution to expel Pearson and 2 other Democrats for their involvement in a protest in recent days for stricter gun laws from the state's General Assembly.
I do not regret speaking up on behalf of the mothers, of the fathers, of the brothers and siblings in Memphis and Shelby County who have suffered from the effects of gun violence themselves.
On Tuesday, Pearson and his 2 House colleagues at risk of expulsion worked the Capitol in Nashville. They're trying to convince a supermajority of House Republicans who outnumber House Democrats 3-1 to allow them to keep their seats.
Thursday, during unfinished business, we will have the opportunity, myself, Representative Jones, Representative Johnson, to defend ourselves, to speak about the issues that matter, and to protect our people's voice, the people who got us into these seats, to protect their voice in the state legislature.
If Pearson is expelled, more than 63,000 people in his district, which stretches from Harbortown through downtown to southwest Memphis and T.O. Fuller Park, wouldn't have House representation for months. That's why ABC 24 political analyst Otis Sanford said a lot is at stake on Thursday.
It really comes down to this. How many Republicans think the behavior was egregious enough to kick them out of a duly elected office? Another special election that's costly and time-consuming would have to be called at some point. I would imagine the governor would have to call that.
And late this afternoon, a spokesperson for the Shelby County Election Commission said it's too early to consider when a special election would be held if House Republicans expel Representative Justin Pearson later this week. Pearson won a special election himself after Representative Barbara Cooper died 2 weeks before Election Day in November. For comparison, that special election was 2.5 months after Election Day in late January. Rudy and Pepper.
Stephen, thank you.